Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's episode or edition. I'm actually in a trade right now, so I'm going to do something a little bit different. I bought one Roku call, one contract. Um, we broke 52-week highs yesterday. I was looking for a pullback to the 150 mark, and sorry, my screen is doing this. I don't know why it's doing that. But anyway, I paid $1.92 for this contract. Right there, you see it. I paid $1.92. I got in a little bit early. I was down quite a bit. And when I say quite a bit, I was down probably about 30%. But I was pretty confident. We held that 150 level, and I think we're going to continue higher. So I got in, and I'm trading it from my other computer. Tell you what, I'll put the active trader up here, so when I put a sell order in, you should be able to see it. In fact, that's the wrong one. I'll have to go to this chart over here to see it. But I gotta change this. I bought the 150 250s. So this is the one that I'm actually in. And I don't know if you'll be able to see it here. 192. That's mine right there. It has a little arrow showing that that's my entry. So we'll watch it here. Do this live. Looking for a break above here. We're at 225 right now, 240. So I'm actually up. We're approaching pre-market highs here, so if we break through that, I'm up about 40 some dollars right now. Go over here and see, I'm up about $60 on it right now. My exit is gonna be, I may just set this one to close, exit on a close below. I hate only doing that with only one contract, but a close below the cloud. The problem is if it closes below the cloud, I'm going to take a $60 profit and turn it into a loss. So I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to sell it here. We'll see if we start to see some slowdown. I have my other computer up with my good monitor, bigger monitors and whatnot. I entered it from that, but I'll go ahead and monitor it from this one to do the trade. It's at 270 right now, so I'm actually up quite a bit, $78. I think I'm going to go ahead and get out, just because it's Friday. Yeah, we're at like 290 now, so let me put an order in here. 287, sell it at 287. Let's see if we get out here. Just kind of dancing around right there. Let's see if we get one more little pop, should hit it. And it's kind of fluttering. I may have to pull that down a little bit because it looks like we're hitting a little bit of resistance, losing some momentum. So let's see here. Time and sales, it hit 290, but it was it was before I put my order in, so that's why mine didn't sell. I'm watching time and sales on my other computer, and it actually is trading at 274 right now. But if we get just another little pop, it should trigger. So it's trading at, the ask is at 287 right now, right at my sell. So I think I'm going to lower it because I want this to sell. Lowered it down to 280, and it just sold. So it looks like the ramp up trading room been in that trade also. I don't know. I wasn't watching it. I didn't monitor the alerts. The funny thing was, I hit it yesterday for 43%. I hit Roku yesterday, 43%, and I found out right when I was selling, they were entering it. So they probably, there's a good chance they bought my contracts. They ended up riding it most of the day. I don't know what the percentage was they got out of it, but I'm sure it was more than the 43% I got. But you know, that's the only chat room I'm a member in. I've only been in there like twice in the last month. I haven't been active in there. But you know, if you're interested, check it out. It's Ramp Up Trading. You know, shout out to them. They're the only chat room that I'm active in right now. But and I'll be honest, the reason I'm not active in there right now is because I have a tendency to jump into a trade when they alert it. And if I enter a trade without knowing why I'm entering it, it doesn't usually work out for me. So even though it'll work out for them, it might work out for them, I'll usually stop out because I don't know what the stop's supposed to be. I don't know what the target's supposed to be because I don't know the reasoning for them getting in it. And that's it. I just don't do good trying to follow other traders. So I've just been not going into there. I did log into it today. I'm not going to pull it up to show you because it's not my room, and I don't want anybody that runs the room getting upset with me for sharing that on screen. So, but you do see the alerts pop up here in the corner every once in a while. But yeah, if you're interested, check out their room. It's one of the best rooms I've been in. I bet at least 10 rooms in my career, and that's the best one that I've been in. They practice proper risk management, excellent strategies. So you see this trade's up to $3.10 right now. I exited at see, I made $88 on that trade. I sold at $2.80. Let's see, 280. My entry is 192 divided by 192. 45%. So I made 45% on that trade today. You can make big profits on expiration day, but you can also lose a lot on expiration day. So it's almost Fridays when you trade current day's expiration. You want to go in very light because there's a chance that you could lose all of it. You probably won't lose all of it, but there's a very good chance you could lose 50% easy. You know, you could definitely lose 50% in a heartbeat on trading current day. Well, let's take a look here. I entered this trade at 9.32 for $1.92, and it went down to $1.06. So I was down about 40-some percent. The low here, right after I entered, the low was actually 105. I paid $1.92, so I was down 40-some percent, almost 50%. So you can easily lose money. My exit on this, my stop was going to be, I was just about there. I was looking for a close below this to stop out. It didn't close below it. It poked down below it and it popped back up and held it. But a close below this was going to be my stop out. This is my screen's really annoying. I lost everything. I need to restart. This is the yesterday's low, or yesterday's high actually. This here was yesterday's high, so I was looking for it to hold the 150 level, and it did. The 150 level, the close below 150 was going to be my stop out. At that point, I probably would have lost 75%. So that's why you kind of got to figure on expiration day, be prepared to lose 100% on it, because it very well could happen. And I didn't trade too far out of the money. I traded the 152.50s, which are right here. At the time, I think they were one spot out of the money when I entered it because it was trading above 150. So I was trading at the money calls. You know, on a Monday, I might trade a couple spots out of the money because I have a few days. But on expiration day, I try to trade in the money or right at the money, because if I would have traded one or two spots out of the money, it would have went against me. It would have went really fast, would have dropped. That 40 some percent I was down probably would have been closer to, I don't know, probably closer to 80% down. So just something to think about if you trade current day expirations. Now you could trade next week's expirations. There's nobody saying you can't trade next week's, and it's actually, you know, might be a good strategy. Problem is, if you trade next week's expirations, you're looking at higher premiums. You're looking at, you know, even if you go this far out, you're still looking at $300 per contract. You know, $3, but it's going to be $300 real money. So you'd have to go, unless you're comfortable paying that much, you're going to have to go, you know, 6-7 steps out of the money. So, but you can get the big wins if you play it right. My thought process was, you know, the daily chart was still good. It is top heavy. You know, if you look at the daily chart, it was top heavy here, but we just broke over the, yeah, that might not have been a 52. That wasn't 52 week. That was a previous high. I was thinking it was 52 week high. It broke over the previous high, and it held it. So I was looking at the previous high as being support, and that was about the 150 level. So 150 in itself is a good mental support level, plus the fact that that was the high here, the previous high. So I thought it would hold pretty good support. So as long as it held that 150 mark, I thought we would run up. And at this point now, if we close above this 150 mark today, I think our next stop's going to be up around the 170 mark. Probably previous high, depends. News, you know, news could change anything. But, you know, if we close above 150 today, there's a good chance that we're going to hit 175-ish. Now, that's not to say, you know, we might come up here, might dip down a little bit, and then come back up. I'm not saying we're going to go straight to there. But, you know, we may have a green day today, maybe a green day Monday, and then Tuesday, and I'm just saying days. I'm not saying, you know, I don't see anything that says maybe Tuesday we'll pull back. I'm just throwing out days. Maybe Tuesday we pull back to here, maybe the 150 level, it holds that. It might consolidate at 150 for a couple days, and then continue up. It might be a month before we hit this 175-ish. But if we close above 150 today, I think we're going to see 175-ish in the next few weeks. That's just my opinion, but kind of what I'm looking at here, what I'm thinking. I'm not good at swing trading and holding longer term, so I'm not going to be playing that and holding it over, you know, over a few days to see if it happens. But you see here, these contracts hit $3.20. I sold at $2.80. So I had an extra $40 in if I would have held longer. And this might not be a bad area to start thinking about getting back in here. I'm not going to do it. I think I'm done for the day. I'm happy with making $80 some on a Friday on expiration day. But this might not be a bad area. Somewhere maybe here, down around 152, might not be a bad area to think about getting back in. 152 to 152.50. The low here was 152.95, and it might not go any lower. You know, we're showing a bullish engulfing candle here. Showing a bullish engulfing candle, so you know, we may not get a pullback that far, but if we got down to 152 to 152.50, that'd be a place I would think about getting back in. with a stop below this red line here. If you want to be conservative, there's a pivot point here at the 152 mark, just over 152. You could be conservative and use that as a stop, or if you wanted to be a little bit more aggressive, use 150 as a stop. That big of a stop, expect to lose 70-80%. If it goes against you, you have to stop out. So anyway, that's it for today. I just wanted to kind of do a live video. That was a live trade. That was real money. It's kind of hard to do those because a lot of times I'm in for 30 to 40 minutes, and I don't want to have a 30 to 40 minute video of me just sitting there talking about my trade, waiting for something to happen. So it's good that I was already in. I had already entered, and it only took a few minutes to get my target, or what I was happy with. If I had more contracts, I would have sold one contract where I did. Maybe sold another one when we got close to here, and whatever's left, I would have either stopped out below the cloud, or break even, whichever came first, or I would have looked for a target up around the next pivot point, which I don't know. Let me see. Let me go out to a little bit longer time period to see where the next pivot point is. It's actually not even showing up on here, so I don't know. I have to go out a little bit further. Go to 1 hour chart. Yeah, see, it's not even showing. I could do, let me do it this way. Do the 3 minute and do, where's that little squiggly thing? Here it is. Fit studies. And that'll scrunch it down, but it'll show you all the studies. The next pivot point is at 164.34. Or actually, it's not. There's one lower than that. 155.49 is the next pivot point. So if I would have sold a couple contracts and had one left, I would have been looking at 155.49 for my next exit, somewhere right in that range. So anyway, that's it for today. This was hoping to be a shorter video, but it's it was a live trade, so hopefully you guys got to see something here. Yeah, see here that we didn't actually come down to that 152.50 like I was talking about, but we just popped above and made a new daily high. So you see now these are trading. We're up at 325 by 340, so they move quick on expiration day. So anyway, thanks for watching, and see you guys next week. Bye.